Hi, I'm Julie. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. This is going to be day 7 of taking you on the journey of what it's like to be a rank maker or somebody taking the 14-day challenge with Ray Higdon. This was in June 2019. And I took about 8 of these. You had to pay to do it. It would cost anywhere like $7, $17, or $27, depending on what time, if you were a rank maker and you purchased this coaching, or if you were just somebody that was targeted through a Facebook ad and you decided to take it. The point of this 14-day challenge was to go live on Facebook according to Ray's method of teaching you how to do a Facebook live video for 14 days in a row. This is going to generate leads for your multi-level marketing business, which will create more conversations for you to have with people to potentially recruit them to your network marketing business. That's what this is supposed to be about. I was part of the multi-level marketing industry for 5 years in Monat. And then I thought, I'm not getting results as I want to get more results. I want to get to the top of my comp plan. I don't know I'm in a pyramid scheme. There must be something wrong with my mindset. There must be something that I could do to grow my network marketing business. I know I'll get additional coaching through RankMakers. RankMakers is a group on Facebook where it doesn't matter what multi-level marketing company that you're with, you can purchase a membership to get into this group. It can be a monthly membership or a lifetime membership. I don't know what other options they have now. And then you can have access to hundreds of videos. Ray used to go live every single day in this group. And now it's changed to where some of his coaches would go live in there. This, though, is like going back to 2019 because the 14-day challenge doesn't happen anymore. I might have something to do with that because I placed a lot. I won a lot of these contests where I placed in the top 5. So that meant I got a lot of recognition and praise from Ray. So when I turned anti-MLM and started speaking out against his group, multi-level marketing industry, it's a fucking problem. And I'm pretty fucking vocal. I was vocal then and I'm vocal now. So I guess that's the best way to kind of set this up, what the 14-day challenge is about. One more thing that I want to kind of let you know, if this is the first video that you've stumbled across, it's come to you on YouTube, you're like, what the hell is going on? When I was in RankMakers, I left in 2021, but this is about like 2019. He was going live every day in RankMakers in the morning. And most of us would try to like show up live to watch it. Now, I don't know if more people watched it on the replay or not, but I know there was like a lot of us watched it live. We made it our priority to watch him live. Like there was going to be, I don't know, it was like more special. Like we're like connected more, like we felt really part of something special. And then when he had these 14-day challenges that would run every quarter, then he would go live in that group, a new Facebook group. So many of us would just go from watching him do one video, which could be an hour long or more. Then we would go into the 14-day challenge, watch him do another training there. And it's convoluted. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Our brains are so scrambled. You'll see. The training is all over the place. I think what we can expect to see is more insults from him, insulting anybody that asks a question or dares to think, just insulting people in general. Maybe he'll try selling the ring light, that purple book, that headlines and titles book. He'll probably be wearing a shirt, some of his merch. And what else? I think that kind of gives a good baseline anyway. So this is day 7 of this specific 14-day challenge in June 2019, entitled Call to Action Suggestions, Marketing Training for the Ambitious Entrepreneur. I think that it's going to take him probably halfway through this video, which is about 40 minutes, to get to the point, to start making his point, or 3/4 of the way through. You're going to notice he does a lot of repetition. He says everything at least twice. So let's have a look. Make sure you have your water and get hydrated. We have no idea what he's going to do. I haven't seen this since 2019.
What's up? What's happening?
Challengers, what's up? What's happening? How's it going?
Those of you in RankMakers just saw me get really crazy, so I'm gonna calm down a little bit.
Oh, so he lost his shit over in RankMakers on this day too. Wow, big surprise.
Sometimes you got to kick some ass, and that's what I had to do. What's up? What's up, Julie? All right, we need to hop to it. I need to make sure I got my boxing trainer coming over. All right. What's up, Maggie? What's up, Julie? What's up, Andrea? Great seeing you last night, you and Daryl. What's up, Joni? Leah? I don't know. What's up, Tara? All right, let's go. So, you know, I might as well announce this in here. So,
if you haven't seen Ray before, he loses his shit. I did a video. It was day 5 of this 14-day challenge, and they had Facebook had technical difficulties, so they gave us day 5 of the March 2019 14-day challenge, and he flipped the switch. You see, he fucking went mad. So he did that in RankMakers before this, which it's weird because I did all these challenges, but I didn't even remember that because that was normal. He would just go off like that, and we just saw it as really good coaching. Not everybody did. Some people were like, I'm out. I didn't. I'm like, this is amazing coaching. It's horrifying looking back at this now.
I want to give you a heads up that this week we are running 2 special contests, and that is and let me just check to make sure. I don't know if they announced. I don't think they announced.
He's never prepared. They waste so much of your time. You know, these are people that have paid to get this 14-day challenge, and he could have done this beforehand, but he doesn't give a fuck. He just went live. He's like, sometimes I gotta kick some ass. Like, he's a fucking legend in his own mind, you know? So now he's like, he's going to run 2 separate contests, but guess what it's going to entail? You doing something for him. Maybe you might win something.
It's on the page just yet. Let me see. Real quick.
I mean, take your time. We're not doing anything. We're not important. Our time isn't important. Look at this fucking guy.
Okay, yeah, it's not on the page yet. Hold on, let me check one more thing.
You want to know
if they laid it out for me, and they might not have yet.
You want to know what it's like to be indoctrinated. This is what it fucking looks like from him. Look at this. So fucking disrespectful of everybody's time. This is wild to me. Look at this.
Okay. So we have 2 contests going on today, or this week. I'm sorry, not today, this week. One, if you already have your at least a general admission ticket to RankMakers Live in October in Orlando, then and yes, we do have.
This is when I was on fucking stage with Ray. I went to this fucking event. If you've seen any of my other videos, I've talked about that.
Have non-RankMakers coming to that. I know I get that question sometimes. But if you already have your ticket, whether it's general admission, VIP, or super VIP, then if you book your room at the hotel this week,
people have joined this group to learn how to do Facebook Live videos. He spends an inordinate amount of time selling other shit. He's trying to sell people now for his RankMakers Live event, and he's going to go on and on about this. This is what he does. It's so weird for me to see this now. I never saw it at the time, you know? And most of us didn't because we just thought this is great coaching.
Or if you've already done that, you'll be entered into a contest to be upgraded for free. Pretty cool. Number 2 is if you don't yet have your general admission ticket, then anyone that already does, or any ticket, anyone that already does, or anyone that gets it this week, you'll be entered into a contest to get upgraded to VIP as well. So save you $500-600.
I think I won $1,000. Like, I think I did for this somehow. Because I booked the room, I fucking won $1,000 credit. I did win it. They spun this wheel. I'm wondering though if they kind of rigged it. They're like, oh, she's fucking coming. She's telling everybody to get in here. Maybe just throw Julie a bone. I've often wondered about that.
And we're going to give away several of those on Friday. And so there you go. If you need help with getting that, you can go to higgingroup.com/ or actually rankmakerslive.com. We'll take you there. All right. And so first of all, yeah, those of you in RankMakers, did you enjoy that morning video this morning? I don't do that very often, but sometimes I just need to. Really, I guess, to be honest, I guess I'm sick and tired of leaders costing them their team money. And so I just kind of went.
This is him yelling and screaming and swearing and like throwing a temper tantrum, which we all thought was really powerful coaching. It's so weird to me to see these video clips now where he's losing his shit. And I'm like, this is so inappropriate. This isn't business coaching. This is someone who has such a huge ego, has no checks. There is nobody telling him to dial it down. He cannot have any criticism. There's no self-reflection or self-awareness. He's just, this is what happens when you have everybody telling you yes around you over time. It's so weird. I wonder what that video was like. I wonder what it was about.
This morning happens sometimes. So update the tracker. All right. So whatever your stats were from yesterday.
There is the quarantine blueprint. I did a video on this. You can see him lose his shit. And then also like towards the end of day 5 of this 14-day challenge series I'm doing, you can see him lose his shit. He really loses his shit there.
Update the tracker today. And remember, every day we give away one prize to a random person that updated the tracker. So why not? Why not possibly win a prize, man? And here we are on day 7. Can you believe it? We're halfway through. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, sorry. I got excited. And so we're halfway there, day 7. And I feel like we've progressed a lot. I think I felt, because I kind of feel this energy, I felt that yesterday we put together a lot of the pieces. Yesterday, because a lot of people...
Like, here we go, back to confusion land. A lot of the pieces were scrambled, yes, the day before day 6.
I view like most people, okay? There's like, it's an impressive arrow, right? So there's like learning, and then there's
first yawn already. This is so fun. I would never have thought this boring before, but it is so boring already.
This right here, which varies per person, and then there's like doing. And so like for me, I will tell you, one of my superpowers.
For me, one of my superpowers, I am so amazing. There is no barrier between I learn and I do. I learn something like a passage from the Bible, I'm a fucking prophet. I learn, I'm sermonizing. I don't have to do any kind of learning. I just start doing right away. I just start making live videos on Facebook. That's what I do. That is one of my superpowers. You need to start taking action without thinking. That's what's holding you all back. That's where he's going with this. But not talking about the profit bit. That's just like fast forwarding. That this was foreshadowing to what's happening right now.
Is I have a very thin layer here. I mean, it's not even solid. And it's funny because like for me, I can learn and execute very quickly.
You're not learning anything. He's like a conduit. Just like watches something and immediately is like, how can I manipulate people with this information? I got to share this right away. That's what this is. That's what he's talking about. So you see people in multi-level marketing, how this translates is we'll watch a Netflix like show and then we'll like, how can I use this to do content about, do a live video about, and then do a really good call to action at the end of it so people can reach out to me so then I can have conversations with them and then generate some leads and then maybe recruit them into my network marketing business, and then also follow up, and then also do my prospecting, because I can't stop prospecting because I have to continue, you know, to prospect before I'm at the point where I'm generating enough leads where I don't have to worry about finding people to talk to. This is what's going on with us that take additional multi-level marketing coaching.
Right? So I can learn something and just apply it very quickly. For some people, this isn't a dotted line. It's
Another thing you need to learn is that he cannot teach without insulting. This is the only way he knows how to instruct or coach. There's always us versus them. And it's Ray versus the world. So weird to see. I'm so amazing. I can do this. Most people can't. When in fact it's him. He can't learn anything. He can't actually just stop and just learn, because if he did, he would have self-awareness to realize what the fuck he's doing to people. But he does know what he's doing to people. It's taken me some time to see it and for the fog to clear enough to know he knows exactly what he's doing.
Hard line. For some people, it's thicker than others. For some people, it's monumentally thick. So they have all this stuff that they've learned, but they can't execute a damn thing. And so they
What would be an example of that, do you think? In network marketing, not listening to your upline, not prospecting your friends or family, not talking about your childhood trauma and abuse on a Facebook Live. You're so uncoachable. I'm going to paint this picture of you having this thick line where you're just learning and doing. But look at me. I have no line. I've got no boundaries.
They learn, and then they don't execute. They can't execute it. They can't and I've had people where, you know, I'll say, okay, use this script. And so they're like, okay, no problem. And they type it out. And I'm like, what is that? And they're like,
he shames people like this all the time. This is just another way that he lies. It's so fucking weird. So he would give us scripts to use. If you use them exactly, and he would say, we have tried these scripts thousands of times. They are proven. Don't you be changing a word here and there. There's a reason why each word is where it is. This is proven. You do not need to reinvent the wheel. You go out and do that. He looks at it and he says, and you're like, I didn't get results. He looks at it and he says, well, you need to make it sound like you. Don't take it verbatim. Put in what you would sound like, which is this part right here. You make it the way you would talk. And then he'll be like, is that what I said? I said the first thing. Use it exactly. But it's like, but wait a second. You said I couldn't use it exactly because I had to make it sound like me. You can't ever win. And he just mocks you with that stupid fucking giggle. Like, that is the disdainful, like, he is, ugh. This is the multi-level marketing coaching industry. If your friends or family are ensnared in this, or RankMakers, this is the fucker that you're dealing with. This is the type of coaching. They're getting beat down, their self-esteem manipulated by this guy.
That's your script. I'm like, is it? No, it's not. I mean,
his scripts are not robotic at all. Typically, when people say exactly that, they actually sign up. Sounds to me like you're ready to join. I'm not at my computer right now. After my Facebook Live, even though you're at your computer, just push your chair away and then turn to the side. Just curious. Because that's totally normal. That's the script. That's how people talk. Just curious. Can you tell me more about your health loss, your weight loss journey? Wow.
It kind of bounced off here, and then their doing was over here somewhere, right? And so I think yesterday there were many people that, by me reviewing the videos, by me giving you exact feedback on title, call to action, and just giving you different pieces, I think for some of you it filled in a puzzle. Did anyone feel like that? Anyone feel like it was like some puzzle pieces, kind of, like, maybe you had, learned like this piece over here and this piece, but there was like a hole here, and you had this piece and this piece, right? You had.
So keep in mind, if this is the first time that you've seen him, or this is what he does, this is like people that are already brainwashed. We're already in the multi-level marketing industry for the most part. There's like a few people that like somehow managed to find their way in here by accident, like in real estate or something. And they're like, what the fuck? All of his training is meant to make you feel like you need more training. It gives you the illusion that you're learning something, but the overarching whatever message is that you have so much more to go. And the only way through this is through him, to purchase more coaching, because you feel like you have learned so much or had such a breakthrough. You can't really articulate what those breakthroughs are or what exactly you've learned, but the feeling is so powerful that it overrides your critical thinking. It's turned off anyway if you're in the multi-level marketing industry. Everything he's doing here, taking this time, wasting your time, standing there just waiting, like as we're just sitting there watching him fuck around on his phone or drawing this checkerboard, which is supposed to represent a puzzle piece coming together. All of this, the hypnotic suggestions, all of this is done to get you to give him more money. And to make you feel like you need to, like you're so stupid too. It's so weird to me to see this.
Anyone feel like that, where like you've learned some of the puzzle pieces, but there's still just some empty holes? I feel like for some of you, based on your comments, that maybe some of those pieces, some of those gaps were filled in. And so I also want to talk, one more thing about learning is
he's really, really good at manipulating people. And it's wild to me to see how hard he works and how much fear he has to implant in people, how hard he has to work to do this. You have a choice. You don't have to do this. To show up do all of these live videos all the time, making so many people feel terrible about themselves and lying to people, teaching them how to lie. Like, you have to work so hard to make people feel like shit every day. And that's what you choose to do. It's such an empowering, uplifting industry, isn't it? The multi-level marketing industry.
Is many of you, you learn. We're going Italian here today. Many of you learn to learn. So you just learn to learn, right? You go from course to challenge to book to event to this to that to this.
This is part of that whole network marketing, multi-level marketing, blaming you for the lack of results in your business. Your inability to get to the top of the pyramid, regardless of the business structure. It's because you're not applying what you've learned. That's why you participated in my 14-day challenge and you have no results. That's because you're not executing like you should be. I gave you this script exactly. You went and fucked around and put your own word in it. That's why. You're not actually doing. You're just learning to learn. Never mind. I just wanted you to follow me in RankMakers watching my live video. And now you're watching me in this group 14-day challenge that you're learning to learn, but I want you to learn because I want you to keep giving me your money. But then I'm going to shame you that you're not doing enough. And what you're learning is not going to translate into any doing because it doesn't fucking work. You confused yet? That's okay. Then you can just spend $97 on his next course and he'll help you figure that out.
To that, you're like, I want to learn. I want you to understand something. I don't learn to learn. And in fact,
we know that you do not learn to learn. You learn to manipulate.
I have no interest in learning to learn. I learn to execute. That is the only kind of learning I'm interested in.
This is so weird to me to see him say this now, and just seeing in light of what's going on. That's the only thing he learned. He learns to execute. Wow.
I only want to learn so that I am able to execute.
He had to say it twice. So the repetition, this is going to drive you bananas if you haven't seen him do this before. Holy fuck.
So I am addicted to execution. I'm not addicted to learning. I'll be honest. I think some trainers may be nervous to tell you this, but sometimes there are weeks and weeks and weeks where I don't read a book. I'm in crazy execution mode. I'm in crazy get stuff done mode.
Which is doing live videos. I bet this guy's never fucking cleaned a toilet. I'd like just to see him do simple housework. That's what I'm curious about. Anytime somebody's so fucking pompous like this, I'm like, let's see you do some basic chores here without like losing your shit and throwing a temper tantrum. Like, you know, cleaning off like the grease off a stove. If you have like a gas stove and you have the elements that you have to remove and you just like clean it, you know, or you have a carburetor and it gets clogged. Like, do you call the plumber or do you look at a YouTube video because you're like, you know what, maybe I can do it myself, and you get that little fucking Allen key thing and you stick it in and you go like this and you loosen and it goes around and around and then it works. But you like execute. What the fuck is executing personal development shit? Joe Dispenza, Grant Cardone, whoever is just so crazy. But you know, when we're in this is the thing. We're adults looking up to this man, spending thousands of dollars, believing that this is amazing information. I look at this now and I'm like, how in the fuck could I have gotten sucked into this? That's why it's important to speak out. Nobody wants to admit that they got sucked in with this guy. Jesus Christ. But it's a fucking problem. He's taken advantage of thousands of people. And it's not okay. It's never okay to fucking abuse someone. It's never okay to fucking exploit them. Nobody deserves to be abused. Nobody deserves to be exploited. That's fucking wrong.
And so I'm not addicted to learning. There are times where I'm in massive learning mode, but it's only for the reason to execute. That's it. And so like sometimes it's funny to me because sometimes people will say, well, you know, what am I going to learn? Like the other day, someone asked.
You see how dangerous this is? Everything needs to be geared towards your network marketing business. You have to execute, right? You always have to be busy. Everything is controlled. You think of Stephen Hassan's BIEStmode model: behavior, information, thought, emotional control. He's letting you know, like, learn, and he has more money than you. He has more money than most people in this group because we're all in multi-level marketing with a 99% loss rate across the industry. You just want to learn. There is no such thing as just learning just because you want to learn something new. No, you need to execute. What the fuck does that mean? I want to learn about like capybaras. What are they? They're a rodent. Why are they so fucking cute? Like, why is a capybara the only animal I know right now that looks the exact same as a baby as it does as an adult? What am I going to execute on that? I'm going to do a fucking live video about that? No, I'm curious because I like to learn things. But you can see how they take these weird concepts and then like execute. So say you want to learn how to swim. Well, you need to get into the pool. You can read a book or you can watch a video, but then you need to take that knowledge and like actually get in the water to swim. But the ways like most people, who are all these most people? All these people are just fucking losers and douchebags. It's always all these people that are bad, but you can be special. I am so special. This is one of my superpowers. It's like, no, it's not. Your superpower is manipulating people. You're very fucking good at that.
Not in here. I forget where this was. I think it was on my Facebook fan page. Someone said, well, what do you teach in RankMakers? And I'm like, what do I teach? Well, since 2018, we've helped network marketers enroll.
He's not telling them what they teach, but he's just collected all the stats of us RankMakers that are bribed by him to self-report how many people that we apparently prospected, sending out cold messages across Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. How many people, if we actually got a customer or a recruit, he'll say, I'll give you a special activity tracker bonus if you fill out this tracker. And according to him, only 9 to 11% of RankMakers, when I was within RankMakers, ever filled this fucking thing out. And then in your back office, like, because you have this portal through the University of Higdon. It's called Higdon Group University, if you can believe it. University. Oh my God. And you'd get this another training video. One of my fucking videos is in there that I did with my coach, my 100K inner circle coach. That was given out as an activity tracker bonus for people who filled out this tracker. So what he's doing is he's just spitting out this numbers that we self-reported. Who the fuck knows how accurate that is? So some people would lie. So since 2018, we've had 975 people that have rank advanced. We've had 35,000 people that, like, you've done nothing. The statistics, 99 since 2018 and starting RankMakers, over 99% of people still continue to fail in the multi-level marketing industry. That's the accurate. That's the truth. So you'll see him answer. I think that's funny when someone said, what do you teach? And he's just rebutting with statistics. This is weird.
128,000 new customers. We've helped network marketers bring in 26,000 new reps, and we've helped create 5,766 new rank advancements.
No, you haven't. You haven't done anything. These people have reported that to you. You have no idea if that's true or not. You bribed them by saying, if you fill out this tracker, I'm going to give you this free training, which we all want more training because we think we're so stupid because we're not rank advancing in our company. So there must be something wrong with our mindset because we are so fucking blind. We don't see that we're in a pyramid scheme yet. And because they're in RankMakers, all fucking success goes to you. They could have joined RankMakers and have got customers and recruits and then thought, oh yeah, I better fill out this tracker. And you fucking claim their success saying we've helped them. No, you haven't. How the fuck do you know? They just happened to be in your group. This is the deception. One of the many, many deceptions that he does.
That's what we teach.
So he didn't answer the question, but he thinks he's really fucking good. Look at that. That's what we teach. You've just said the numbers, and I've told everybody now where these figures have come from. So you don't teach anything. You teach the same shit that everybody teaches. But you're really, really fucking good at manipulating people. And he was very good at teaching us how to emotionally manipulate people too.
So we teach how to execute. We teach how to produce. We teach production. I'm not interested in making you guys really learned people that just know lots of stuff, but never do stuff. The people that know lots of stuff but don't do stuff, kind of annoying.
Who are those people? The kind of people that learn stuff and don't do stuff are kind of annoying. What the fuck do you do? Get the fuck off your phone. Put your fucking phone down. What the fuck do you do other than fucking around on your phone? Writing on the whiteboard. Well, now it's Jesus. Jesus is his new grift. I'm sure Jesus is quite happy about that.
It's just like, okay, we get how
he has it positioned. He has like this picture of Jesus behind him. Like, and he makes sure when he does his videos, he'll like stand there. Before he would have Inc. 5000. You'll see in some of these videos, he has Inc. 5000, some certificate. I don't know what it means. It's meant to be like, I am an important businessman. Now he stands there and he has a picture of Jesus, white Jesus. And he'll wear a shirt that says God on it, like just in case you don't really understand like what he's about. You cannot make this shit up.
How smart you are, but we also get that you're not doing anything. So be addicted to execution. Be addicted. So when you look to learn, am I learning something that I'm going to execute? And if you're not, there's a problem. There's a problem there. And
so this is how they distort shit. I know, like, I just want to keep saying this. If you are outside of the multi-level marketing industry, you're kind of like, how the fuck do people get sucked into this? Like, this is clearly so stupid. We're not in, when you get sucked into this, like, you're already in. You're already believing that, like, you love the products. So for me, I really loved Monat. I loved the fucking shampoo. It worked for my hair for a number of years until it didn't. But I still, like, it took me some time to wake up from that. But I really liked the skincare too, and they introduced that. And then I thought, oh, well, I started to get fucking sucked in. I started as a retail customer. I didn't want any part of any kind of auto ship program, but I purchased so many fucking orders that my friend, my upline, said, you only needed 3 to fulfill 3 of these flex ship requirements in your lifetime. You've already placed like 7 orders. I'm like, oh, holy shit, maybe I'll become a VIP then. And then it was, I did have people ask about my fucking hair because I had good results. It's important to fucking say this because it's way too easy on the outside of this to be like, everything is shit. It's not true. If everything was shit, we wouldn't get into it into the first place. I had good results, good enough that people were complimenting me on my hair. And I was only using the fucking shampoo at the time, the shampoo and the conditioner. So it was a significant enough difference, because another thing I've heard people say is, oh, well, you're spending so much time on your hair. Yes, that is true later on. But at the time, it wasn't. So it's really fucking important to not go skittering off in the other direction. Like, you know, when we're talking about MLM, anti-MLM, to be like, it's all shit. It's not all shit. There are good things in there. There are good products. Yes, they're fucking overpriced. Yes, there's dupes for them. That doesn't take away from the fact that there's good shit out there and people do get results. I do not fucking use Monat anymore. My hair didn't do well after a while, but it did. That's why I got into it. I fucking loved it. So then I signed up. I should sell this stuff. I thought, I didn't know anything about the multi-level marketing business model at all. Never even occurred to me to do research on it. I was 42 or 43. Didn't even fucking occur to me. You could say, oh, how stupid you are. You deserve to get that then. Nobody fucking deserves to get scammed. I don't care who the fuck you are. I can say I'm stupid or naive. Fine. You can call me whatever you want. And I still disagree with you that just because you don't know that you deserve to get scammed. I didn't fucking deserve to have this asshole make content about me for fucking going on over a year now. Have his fucking weirdos come after me, his now religious, whatever the fuck he's got going on, because I'm speaking out against him, trying to like help other people exit. This shit is dark. You don't know where the fuck it's going to go. Nobody deserves to get taken advantage of in the multi-level marketing industry because they don't know. And it prevents people from speaking out too. So I wanted to put that in there. I fucking wish I had to learn this in school. Why the fuck weren't we taught this? Growing up, my mom had like Mary Kay, Avon, and some Amway. LOC, this cleaning product that she really liked. I remember that. I remember this perfume, Tranquil Moments from Avon. It was just like, oh, it's just these products that you can buy. I was never exposed to this whole recruiting thing, how it takes over your life. Talking with my mom now about it, she said that her and my dad were like lured to, it was when they lived in Ontario, Chateau Laurier. I think it was in I don't know if maybe that's in Quebec, but I think, anyway, they said, come to this special thing. And it was an Amway presentation. They deceptively got them there, which is what we're taught in RankMakers to do too. And they were like, oh, we don't want to recruit. But that was after, like, we're talking about this now. I didn't have a fucking clue. It never even occurred to me to do research. It could be my age. I'm turning 48 next month. So maybe it's a function of how I fucking grew up and how I was taught. And it just like I fell through the cracks. I know there's other people out there like me too. So this is how it can go dark, you know, when you don't know. And it's important to have more and more people speaking out. to just let you know what it's like for those of us that get sucked into this. People don't want to fucking admit that they got taken advantage of, because it's predictable what the responses are going to be. How could you be so stupid? I see through this. If this was me, it wouldn't have happened to me. And to that, I'm like, if it was you, it would happen to you, because it would be you. If you were in my shoes, you'd do the exact same fucking thing I did. And that's empathy. You put yourself in someone else's shoes. Because there's a lot of good people involved in this, and they need to have the support in order to be able to speak out afterwards to prevent this from going on, because these fuckers thrive in people's shame and fear of like speaking out. And nobody deserves to get taken advantage of like this. Nobody deserves to be lied to. I went off on a tangent there.
And so Tracy says needs learning anonymous. I like it. That's funny. All right. So update the tracker. Also, you have today and tomorrow until 11:59 p.m. Eastern to enter the second contest. And like every challenge I ever get, I have people say, you know, Ray, man, you should totally sell, a video critiquing service. The problem is time. And so my suggestion is try to be one of the top ones if you want me to critique your video, because I only have so much time.
And who is he to video critique? He is not. He was in 11 or 12 multi-level marketing companies. He only got to become the #1 income earner when he finally got in at pre-launch in Numis. That's the only reason that he succeeded. And he has said in his blog, his downline comprised 85% of the company. He was at the top of the fucking pyramid. And he's critiquing people's Facebook Live videos. He never built his business doing Facebook Live videos. But when you're in the multi-level marketing industry, you're already believing you believe in this shit. You believe there's something wrong with you. You believe that the only way to get to the top is to help others. You don't understand that criticism and concern, it's legitimate. It really does feel like hate. I've talked about this in other videos. It felt like when I was starting to wake up, I was watching Lula Rich, and there was a scene in there with Robert Fitzpatrick. It felt like a brick wall just fucking came down. And that scared me because I had to keep like rewinding it, trying to listen to what he was saying. I couldn't fucking hear him. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And I wanted to learn and I couldn't hear it. That was the first time I was aware that it was like, it's almost like a thought-stopping cliche. It's like, bang. I also remember being on TikTok and I'm like looking around at, like a anti-MLM content would come up and I'm like, fuck, why are they so angry and hateful? It really, the world looks different to you. It looked different to me. I saw that they were actually hating and they weren't. So when you start to wake up and you have to unpack all of this shit. You have to, it really does fuck with your brain. I hope I'm doing an okay job trying to explain this to people, especially if you're outside of this, because I think it's going to be helpful for you to help if your friend is about to get sucked into it, to point out a red flag, to help them identify getting sucked into these things in the first place, because education is what's holding it. It's what held me back. I wish I had been aware of this shit. I had no fucking clue. I did not fucking sign up for this,
I only have so much time. And so if someone wants to secure time, I have to charge money because I only have so much. You see what I'm saying? And so like, I can't just, I'll do your video. See, I wouldn't feel right. If I critique someone's video because they asked me, then what about all my other clients who have, bought other things from me? That's not right. I have VIPs that have spent, heck, we got leaders that have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars with us at this point. Like, it wouldn't be right for me to just, sure, I'll review a video. So I only have so much time, so I have to charge money. So if someone wants, if someone says, hey, I want to
10 minutes into the video and he still hasn't done call to action suggestions. He's just talking about himself, talking about getting to RankMakers live. And I know we're like at 40 minutes into this and I was going on my soapbox, but it makes it more palatable because listening to him, that's my latest word, palatable, because listening to him for any length of time is just so emotionally draining.
I want to book a day with you. I want a VIP day with you. For most people, that makes no damn sense. You know, for for example, a 6-hour VIP, and I'm not pitching you on this because this is not for most
I'm not pitching you on this, and then he goes to continue to pitch you on this.
people. But a 6-hour VIP day with me is $20,000. And
holy shit! 6-hour VIP day is 20 grand. What the fuck are people paying him to? I thought people were paying $25,000 for like coaching with him, but they're probably paying way more. If a 6-hour day is 20 grand. Holy shit. If you've purchased this and you've woken up from the multi-level marketing industry, good for you for waking up. 20 grand. Holy shit. For 6 hours from this guy. It was just all RankMakers recycled nonsense.
That makes no sense. So, and just to equate that, if you're not making 6-7 figures in your business, this makes no damn sense. This would be like me going to medical school and hiring the greatest brain surgeon on the planet for 20 grand. It makes no sense. I wouldn't be there yet. I wouldn't utilize the
that example makes no sense.
The expertise of that. And so because I only have so much time, I have to charge money. You know, and obviously for my clients, I do a lot of stuff with them, but I have to charge money.
Keep in mind, this is a 14-day challenge. This is June 2019. Everybody is waiting here for him to do the training, and he's just going on. It's so fucking disrespectful, but this is how he does it. We all, you know how many thousands of people have given him their money? It is unimpressive. This is how it's done. It's so wild to see this.
Money I would have to charge to just critique a video to prevent thousands from entering it. I couldn't do it. It wouldn't make sense. It'd be like thousands of dollars to review your 3-minute video. It makes no sense.
Well, you can see how he's reviewed my video. I did that one where he's like critiquing the shower rod. I won that one and he just fucking complained. He just, oh my God. You can see that valuable advice. I should have been so lucky. It probably was worth tens of thousands of dollars. Lucky me.
And so I realized we could sell it, but sometimes there are things that you're able to sell that you just can't work the time in. Now, if it was a group thing, if it was like, hey, I want to, for example,
keep in mind, he's not pitching this at all.
Well, I just got booked with another company to go do training for their leadership down in Mexico. And
I Profit Mumble. He did that in his sermon. I just got hired. I'm here in California. There's 600 people here. I'm going to do a sermon for. By the way, I'm selling real estate. Same shit. This is how he fucking rolls.
And so that's a group thing. I can charge a massive amount of money. And yes, it is. Yeah, it's not working. Apparently, the link is not working. We still don't, for some reason, have our shit together when it comes to these damn links. But they will get it. I promise you. After we hang up here, I will be sure to help them out.
Finally, well, that's like the only time I've ever heard him admit that he doesn't have his shit together. I think that's the only time ever.
And so I have to, because I only have so much time. I have to charge a lot of money. So I realize there are things we could sell all day long, but we just can't. It just doesn't. It just doesn't make sense. It wouldn't make financial sense for you to even pay it. But you know.
If anything, if you're outside of the multi-level marketing industry, and I was like on my soapbox, they were like, fucking understand. Even if this might help too. To us, This makes sense. We're riveted. How to get to the point where you have adults tuning in to watch this live or watch it repeatedly and to take notes and to do everything that he says. How fucked up do you think we have to be in order to do this? Maybe that's a better way of explaining it. Holy shit.
Try to get in the top finalists. Try to implement what we're saying so that I do critique your video for free as included. Okay. And so let's talk about call to actions. And you remember, I'm a big fan of info.
13 minutes in, he's finally starting to talk about what he was supposed to be talking about.
Tips, secrets, bottom line, value. And so I want to give you some, and then there, as we discovered yesterday, right? As we discovered yesterday, there's the CTA, there's the call to action. Why, which is, I mean, basically it's why should they reach out? Why should they reach out? That's the call to action. Why should they reach out? And I want call to actions that have them tossing and turning at night, like, man, I really need that thing. Oh God, I can't sleep. I keep thinking about Ray's tips that he talked about. I gotta get them. And so there's the CTA, and then there's the pitch about the CTA. You are pitching the CTA.
He does every fucking thing twice. Everything. This is why everything takes so long.
CTA. It's not just, hey guys, I got 4 more tips. If you want them, I guess I'll send them. Go ahead. I got 4.
There was somebody, he did this in the, I don't know whether it was the previous video, but within this current challenge, and he made fun of someone. There was somebody on here that said, oh, you guys have 4 tips. So he's mocking them again because they were probably really nervous and scared. And it was probably one of the first times they did a Facebook Live video, but the best way to teach is to insult and treat them with contempt. This is how he coaches. He doesn't have that much time, but he sure does have a lot of money. Or did. I don't know how the fuck his bank account is doing now. Trying to dispute people's content. I don't know how his bank account is doing now, though.
There's like 4 of them. Number 3 is great. Right? That's not pitch. It's not a pitch. And so tell me one of your, without naming companies, right? Because I didn't say company. I didn't say product name. I didn't say buy my thing. I didn't say join my team. I didn't say any of that nonsense. I didn't say what product it is, right? Tell me what are some of your call to actions? Like I want to have some fun with you guys. And so what's your call to action? Give me an example.
Oh my God. Anybody that's brave enough to put something up there, you know it's going to be like the fucking face of judgment. Look at this fucker. Look at this fucking guy. Isn't this like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Look at him. Why the fuck are you so mad all the time? How was I in this group for so many years?
Yeah. I mean, just assume that they are busy as hell. Assume that they are busy. Assume that they're running out the door for a dentist appointment. Assume that they got stuff going on. They're busy as hell. If you assume they're busy,
I think he said busy and busy as hell 4 times so far.
Then you will have a good CTA because you got to get them to stop in their tracks
because they're busy as hell.
They're pushing they're watching your live. They're pushing their suitcase and
because they're busy as hell.
They're like, wait a minute,
I'm busy as hell.
I gotta message this guy
because I'm not as busy as hell anymore.
I gotta message this guy.
I was busy as hell. Okay,
so shopping club is not a CTA. What's your CTA? What is your call to action? What is the thing that you say? Okay, so
look at this fucking face. Jesus Christ. The fuck? Nobody's going to say anything because they're terrified because he's just going to lose his shit on us all. My God. What the fuck was I part of? This is day 7. I think I've told you I did about 8 of these. I did 7 or 8 of them anyway. I paid every time. And I thought this was amazing training. I don't know how I got into this. I'm just as baffled as you are. Nobody made you stay in this group. No. It's fucking mind fucking control. Like, Jesus Christ, nobody in their right mind would stay with this. Oh my God.
Reach out to me. So 3 more tips on, let's just condense it. I'm going to do a few of these.
Because this is the multi-level marketing industry. And then this is the multi-level marketing coaching industry on top of it.
Okay. So let's say
he wrote that on a whiteboard and he's angry. Like, isn't this just the weirdest thing? If you've ever wanted to know what it's like, and I know you I hope you never are one of the people that get sucked into one of these things, but at least, if you're watching this, you're getting a taste anyway. Use this as a red flag, all the red flags.
All right, let me write a few of these while you guys are writing.
Just take your time, Ray. It's not like we have lives or anything more to do.
So I need context. Reach out for 5 more awesome tips. I don't know. I don't know the context.
I don't know the context.
16 age-defying secrets. All right, let's
I need the context. Anything you write in here, I'm going to mock anyway, which is why there's like a limited amount. Come on, everyone. Why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you doing it?
Here's what's important about so we'll just cover these 3 because we got time to cover, 3 different ones. And I need you to be elastic. I need you to be elastic.
He says, I need you to be elastic. I need you to be elastic. Because some of you, I'm going to say these tips about 10 nasty ingredients in your fridge. And you're going to be like, well, Ray, how do I apply this to hair? How do I apply this to shampoo, Ray? How do I apply this to travel, Ray? And I need you to be elastic. I need you to be elastic. So what that means is I could crush it in your network marketing business. I wouldn't even have to know anything about it. I would just crush it because I know these marketing tips. Let's use a good example, candlestick making. I don't know anything about candlestick making. Fuck, he's going to use the candlestick making for sure.
Woe is the marketer that cannot learn concepts and apply them to their business. Right? If you're like, well, he's not covering candles. How come he never covers candles? Right? If you can't, guys, I could go to a how to market Himalayan salt.
Oh, and you did the Himalayan salt, and you might do the acai berry too. And I can take those tips and I can sell candlesticks from just learning those concepts because you're so fucking amazing. It's one of your superpowers. You learn and you execute and your line is blurred. You don't even have a line. Most people have a very, very thick line. And you want me to review your videos? My time is up here and my fucking money is here. And it's like, oh, fucking. The confusion begets confusion.
And have takeaways for my business. I'm very elastic. So I can learn something like, let me think of an idea. Let me think of some things here.
What he has to put up with us dummies asking him these questions, it's just fucking staggering. It's amazing. It's amazing that he can even hold it together as well as he has with us bunch of idiots in here trying to learn how to grow our network marketing businesses, which most are doomed to failure anyway.
I mean, there are marketing ideas I've gotten from Avengers movies. It has nothing to do with what I'm doing, but I look at, I see how they did that.
What is it? Let's give us an example. Or was it your staff that is predominantly fucking women doing it for you? Let's hear that.
That was really cool. You know how we could do that is
getting paid not very much or at all. Just take their fucking ideas. There's growing numbers of that.
And so I'm elastic. If you constantly require, well, I need tips for my gadget. I need tips for my exact thing. And if they're not tips on this thing, then I can't, blah, 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 right? So
because somebody asking tips for their particular company is so ridiculous and stupid that that warrants him to be making fun of you like that. Like you're a baby throwing a tantrum. Isn't this crazy? It's disturbing looking at this. I thought this was good coaching. Many of us did. There's good people caught up in this still that are just like enamored with his fucking coaching style. And then they go out and they're doing this to their downlines, their teams. It's so bad.
You got to stop requiring that. You got to start learning.
Well, and now he's a prophet. So before, look at this fucking guy's ego before. This is 2019. It's only gotten bigger. Now he's got the power of God on his side. And there's, you know how many people are fucked up from network marketing, believing whatever. So there's me on my soapbox. I'm like, you don't understand. You need to have empathy. Now you get in people that fucking believe in whatever Christianity that somehow ties into Ray, believing that Ray is a prophet. And they also believe in network marketing. And look at how he treated people in 2019. How the hell do you think he's treating these? These people are getting, I'm really scared for these people. These people that have their religions now used against them. They see what they want to see, just as I saw what I wanted to see too. I made it make sense in my head. And they're making it make sense to fit in with their religious beliefs. They can't see that somebody could be so bad as to take their religious beliefs, their religion, and use it to manipulate them. And that's exactly what he's doing.
Concepts of curiosity.
And none of those people deserve to be manipulated. None of those people deserve to be abused either. They probably never thought to look for it on the internet because their beliefs, their religious beliefs are so powerful. They trust him. And they want to believe the good. They want to see the good. Just because they're fucking ignorant does not make anybody deserving of fucking abuse. You don't know what you don't know. It's what you do when you do know.
Concepts of how to get people curious, how to get people wanting to reach out to you, how to give people reasons, how to be more persuasive, right? And by the way, let's just go on this. So 3 more tips on marketing on Facebook. So I'm not going to throw this out willy-nilly. And one thing that you need to understand is I'm going to give you crazy stuff because I just heard these things and I'm making it.
Sometimes I do movements and it's like I got fucking goosebumps. Like I do it at the same fucking time. Like I am too good at this. But I know he was doing this, but I was like going blah, blah, blah. But that was fucking weird timing.
It out of the top of my head, right? So I'm not saying use word for word what I'm about to say. I'm saying learn the concept.
To be elastic, you dummies.
Learn the idea, okay? And so 3 more tips on marketing on Facebook. I'm going to think about this. I'm not just going to throw it at the end. Oh, I got 3 more tips. I'm going to think about how am I going to pitch this? How am I going to pitch this? And so 3 more tips.
Oh, the repetition.
Marketing on Facebook. I'm gonna find out some stuff. Okay, so maybe I'm like, okay, these tips. Let's see who's used these tips in the past. You know what, Gina? Actually, my friend Gina used one of these tips to enroll 6 new people. Okay, so that's one kind of now.
It's not enough just to do your Facebook live video. It's not enough to do the pre-engage, his formula, the intro, the question, the content, the call to action, the CTA delay. Now you have to pitch the call to action. And how you have to do that is you have to think about what your call to action is going to be and then how you're going to set it up. Like, this is so much fucking work for a mathematically flawed business model. None of this shit matters in the end. All the thousands of dollars that you invest in your business learning this shit, putting it in your brain. You're like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. It was all fucking bathwater. There's no baby in here. There's no fucking baby. There never was. It's just all bullshit. Maybe there's something fucking good in there, but I didn't need to fucking learn it through him. It's out there already. I probably already knew it.
It's a mental note. Okay, yeah, Gina. Let's see. One of these tips got me way more engagement. Okay. And in fact, I went from 20 likes to 50 likes almost overnight.
It's funny how he's using this specific example because we'll be pitching the 14-day challenge, which is all about making him more money, not about your network marketing business. He's going into detail for this one. It's the first one.
And again, these are mental little notes I'm making, mental notes. Okay. So if I'm pitching this, and let's just go off this. And again, I made all this stuff up. I'm not saying to make your stuff up. I'm not saying I'm going to pitch you and then proceeds to pitch you. I just made this stuff up. I'm not saying for you to make this stuff up. Notice the contradictions. This is what he's doing. He's still doing this now. He's dangerous. This is a dangerous individual. Just to do a little bit of work. And what this is really called in persuasion land is open loops. Okay. Now he's going to say open loops at least 2 more times. Open loops. So open loops create the desire to close the loop. And this is something one of my good buds, one of my early mentors, Mark Hoverson, used to teach. And he passed away about a year ago now. And so he used to teach open loops all the time, and he was really good at it, really good. So and I'm going to say tips, and I'm also going to he's all over the fucking place. Replace this with video. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 different versions. Ready for this? All right. So, hey guys, so just imagine I just finished my video and now I'm going to do this. And again, be elastic. Come on, man. Could this be weight loss tips? Could this be social media tips? Could it be shopping tips? Could it be travel tips? Could it be fashion tips? There's so many other ways that you could say this without being a fucking asshole. Could be makeup tips, could be skin. But that's not the multi-level marketing industry, and that's not the multi-level marketing coaching industry. You have to beat people down. Like, you have to make them feel like shit in order to keep them. This is the only way the whole thing works. This is why people are so fucked up when they leave, is because of behavior like this. In some degree, we're all experiencing it. Some people, some more than others. Some are in and then some are out right away. They see enough. They're like, I was only in for 3 months and holy fuck, you know. Skincare tips. Could it be turnip tips? Could it be race car tips? Could it be hair care tips? Whatever, right? Could be any of these things. Could be hair care tips. Could be hair care video. Could be skincare tips. Could be skincare video. Whatever. I'm going to expand upon what it means. Why are these tips valuable? If I just say, hey, I got 3 more tips. Ray, just turn down the volume. You're at 10 out of 10 right now, and there's no need for it. There's no reason for you to be this excitable. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Let the tongue fall from the roof of your mouth. Relax your jaw. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. The vein on the side of your neck is fucking sticking out.
You're too stressed out. You're scamming people, and it needs to stop. And now let's get back to day 7 of the 14-day challenge.
Tips on marketing on Facebook. Feel free to reach out. Okay. Right? Not powerful. Not a good pitch. But if I say, hey guys, imagine this is at the end of the video. This is my call to action. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to like and share. And by the way, I got 3 more tips on marketing on Facebook. And let me tell you a little bit about these tips. So the first tip actually helped my good friend Gina, who had never recruited a person in her entire life. It actually helped her recruit 6 more people.
Isn't this riveting? Wouldn't this make you like rush to respond to him? It would for us that follow him and respected him and looked up to him. If you can believe it, we're like, holy fuck, this is amazing. And so then we would like emulate his behavior. That's why you see these people do these live videos in this style. If you see it, you'll know. If you see, you'll be able to now see a rank maker in the wild. But we're also a formidable force when we leave and go fucking anti-MLM too. So there's that to look forward to. We're coming.
Into her organization, or 6 new people into her organization. Her mind was absolutely blown when she learned this one tip. The second tip, guys, you're not going to believe this. Seriously. I mean, I didn't believe it when it happened to me. But the second tip is exactly what I did to get more engagement on my posts. In fact, I went from averaging 20 likes, which is not a whole lot, but I went from getting like 20 likes.
Like he made all this up. He told you that he made this up, and that you don't make it up. So why not give a realistic example instead of this fucking grandiose, superlative, it's amazing examples that he literally fucking made up. This is not realistic. He never did any of this shit to grow his own network marketing business. This is all theoretical, hypothetical, mythical, nonsensical. It's impractical. I ran out of ickles.
To over 60 likes.
And it's illogical.
Next day.
It's fictional. That wasn't ickle, but it was close.
It was crazy. It was nuts. And so I'm not even going to tell you about the third tip, but if you want all 3 for absolutely free, feel free to reach out to me. You kidding me? Someone wants to build a business on Facebook. Do you think they're going to reach out? See, what's funny about this is
a network marketing business. That's the only people these fuckers are targeting, because we're ready. We're primed and ready to get sucked in with that spiel. And I'm hoping that, seeing me speak out, others point out about this, it's going to like help you see the red flags, because he'll do like targeted Facebook ads to people in multi-level marketing. And it was because of him that it led me out of multi-level marketing. Thanks, Ray.
Some people will come into the video and they like came in like halfway, and they'll hear my pitch and they'll say, dude, what are those tips? Hey, can you send me those? Hey man. And I'm just like,
he just made this up. He just made it. He said he made it up, but he have people coming into this hypothetical made up example, but that people came in halfway through this video that he never did, that never happened, using examples that he just made up right now that he told you. And they're telling you that I just came in at halfway and I want those tips. Do you see how powerful this is? I just made this up completely, and I've convinced you that it really happened. And that all we hear is like, holy shit, he knows so much more than I do. I got to listen to everything he says. I'm going to try to implement this. I don't want to be just a learner. I want to execute. I've definitely got to sign up for the next 14-day challenge, because this is so new to me. I've got to like do this challenge again to really understand. And if you're like fucking me, I signed up for 8 altogether, one after the other. Every quarter, a good little fucking cult member.
Example. See, that's a good example. When people are like, man, I want those tips. Okay. And so what about video? Here's what my boy Mark would have done. Rest in peace, my man. Miss that guy. So here's what my boy Mark would have done. Okay. Here's what he would have done.
Do you think he would have believed that you're a prophet? Do you think he would have approved of you treating those play-to-win contestants the way you did? I wonder what he'd say about your behavior now.
He would have said...
What would he have said?
First, he would have started with greetings. He always said greetings. So he would have said, by the way, guys, I got 3 more tips on, I got 3 more. He wouldn't have said tips. He probably would have said video. I got a killer video that this video has.
Since you're using his example right now to sell something, why are you bringing him up right now? What does this have anything to do with what you're trying to sell or promote in the 14-day challenge?
Has 3 tips in it. And let me tell you, at minute 232, you're going to learn the one secret that I taught my rep Gina on how she went from 0 reps to 6 new reps in less than a week. And in fact, in 5 minutes and 50.
How are you supposed to know this if you're doing a live video? When you've just said you've made this up, this doesn't even make any sense. And it's so easy. You just came up with it because you just made it up. But somebody that it needs to be elastic to do weight loss tips. Do you see how confusing this is? Like, this is done on purpose. Everything he does, it's very strategic. And if you're outside of this looking in, you're like, well, clearly this is a scam. But you don't go from like on the outside to the inside immediately like that. To get to this point where you believe this is so much, it's really fucking bad. This is so bad. I haven't seen this since 2019, and I keep getting fucking goosebumps. How manipulative this is. He's fucking good at it. It looks clumsy and clunky on the outside, but I was in this.
54 seconds in, you're going to...
And I know friends, I still have friends still in this.
Learn the exact strategy, step by step, how I went from 20 likes to 60 likes average. This is such a simple step that anyone can implement in any way.
I got a coffee and I got another soapbox. So this is what else. I'm still healing, unpacking, from my experiences. But something else, why it's important to speak out and not be judging like people that are like, people are like, how could you be so stupid? Is because there are people that get sucked into all kinds of scams, not just multi-level marketing. And people can feel so stupid that they don't speak out, and then other people get sucked in. So if you look at like people that are getting older, elderly people getting sucked into scams, and they are too embarrassed to talk to other people, even their friends, to ask for help or advice. And they get taken. And it's not okay. Ignorance, because they're ignorant, that does not mean they deserve to get taken advantage of. Nobody deserves to get scammed and exploited, So these things, like speaking out about these topics, aren't just unique to the multi-level marketing industry, but to just these concepts. We got to be elastic in learning from our experiences. It can be applied to other things, not just multi-level marketing. It could be like all kinds of scams. Somebody sending you an email scam. Somebody phoning you and wanting your credit card or you to buy fucking something for them. Like, it can be all kinds of scams, not just multi-level marketing. So I just thought of that. Fuck, you can, maybe there was a baby in the bathwater right there. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just me making a fucking connection and it had nothing to do with this guy. All right, let's get back to this.
Doesn't matter how much engagement you have. Doesn't matter if you're an influencer. This video will absolutely take your engagement to the next level. And like my friend Gina, will help you get more reps.
And that's one video. This is just a hypothetical example of one live video for this 14 days. But you're supposed to continue to do daily live videos. And I did them every day for 3.5 years straight. Does this give you an idea how much fucking work it takes? Holy shit. I don't know how the fuck I did it.
Who's not opting into that? See, that's the question. Who's not opting into that, right? And so that's what you got to be asking. It's not just a go through the motions. Hey, I got 3 more tips, and feel free, please reach out if you'd like or something.
Well, he's really coming down hard on whoever that poor person was that he was mocking in the first one, like they're picking his nose. But the funny thing is that you look like you're the joke, Ray, not the person that you're mocking. Although I hope that whoever that you were mocked by, Ray, I'm part of the same club too. Welcome. I hope you got out, and I hope you're doing okay. This guy's a fucking idiot. He looks like a fucking idiot, and everybody knows it. Now he's pretending to be a prophet.
Something, or Google it or whatever, right? No, it's we got to pitch this, man. We got to get people excited. We got to get people, holy crap, tell me about Gina. Tell me, how did this happen? Oh my God, it's amazing, right? They want to close that loop. They want to learn that thing. And so let's go. 10 nasty ingredients in your fridge. So here I'm going to do a little bit different kind of research, right? Because I pitched business on this. That's very different. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of research. So let's see if I can pull this up here.
He's going to show us how he does some research. This is going to be interesting. Oh God. And you wonder why? You wonder why multi-level marketing Huns and Hun bros are the way they are. Here we have the shadow industry, the coaching industry, that just is like a bloated fucking leech, just sucking on it. Getting fatter and fatter and fatter, just sucking the fucking all your money out. All of the people in the multi-level marketing industry. And it's great because there's a 99% loss rate. That means we've got a 99% success rate for us. All these people, they think it's all on them. There's something wrong that they're doing. We can sell them coaching.
See, I don't play, man. I'm searching for food poison deaths. Okay.
Because fear is better than good. That's what he said in the other video. Food poisoning deaths. This guy is so fucking dark. How in the fuck did I stay for so long?
Okay.
Maybe my rant of the soapbox is me like with the self-condemnation, because I'm like so fucking angry at myself and I'm like turning it outward. Don't judge people. I'm the one fucking judging myself. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on at this point. I might just sign up for another multi-level marketing company. Just throw in the towel. Take everything I've learned. Just fucking sign up with Modair. I fucking hate Modair. I can't stand Modair. Why not? Why don't I just try Modair? I already have the hat. Or maybe I should go to Arbonne. I did always want to try their fizzy sticks. I heard that they were really good. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I should do anymore.
So I just Googled, just so you're aware, I just Googled food poison deaths. And
I'm fucked. We're all fucked.
I'm going to look for numbers. Because numbers are what really gets people like messed up in the head, man. And
he always says what he does. That I know. Numbers always get people messed up in the head, and that's what you want. And that's what he does. That's why he uses all these numbers. That's why we have somebody says, what do you teach in RankMakers? And he doesn't answer it. He says, well, since 2018, we had 35,742 people prospect. We had 795 of those enroll, 632 customers. That's why he's telling us exactly why. This is fucking interesting.
And I love, if I can use fear, I'm going to fear it all day long. If I can use fear, I'm going to fear it all day long.
I'm going to fucking clip that. He always says exactly what he's going to do, and then he does it. He learns and then he executes, and he'll drop this shit in there. Holy shit. He just fucking said that. And he does. He's telling the truth there. If I can use fear, I'll use it all day long. And he repeated it.
Okay. So I can't.
Like, he's got to stop doing this. I hope he gets help. I hope to fuck he stops this trajectory of announcing end times in 2028, now saying he's a sermon, having pictures of himself, laying hands on people, using fear all day long. This is a pattern of behavior that's been going on and on. I am so concerned for people. I'm concerned for my friends who are still in RankMakers, who are still employed by him. Fuck, I'm concerned for people. I'm concerned for people who are having their Christianity like fucking used. Like, these are still early days of people speaking out from leaving this group. And there'll be more in the years to come, you know. Holy shit. Okay. Let's get fucking back to this.
I don't think I can minimize this and write on the board. So just from this right here, let me do one more thing here because I like to really turn it up.
I think where I'm at right now is it bothers me when people are disputing or thinking about, and people can talk and think about whatever the fuck they want. It irritates me when the focus is not on the people that he's hurting and continuing to manipulate, but on whether he is actually a Christian or not. To me, that's him being extremely successful at manipulating everyone and directing the conversation. Whether or not he's a Christian is irrelevant. He is manipulating people. He has fucking publicly abused people. Look at Play to Win. He is lying. Whether he's a Christian or not is irrelevant. It means it is not relevant to what he's doing. It's a mask. There are really good people. There's a lot of people that I don't even know that are going to be taken advantage of by this guy. But with their faith. I can't even fucking imagine what it's going to be like to unpack that. Please get help. When you come to, please get professional help. He is excellent at what he does. And what you've been a part of, it's not your fault. You were fucking manipulated by someone who's really fucking expert level at it. He's gotten better over the years. Jesus Christ. You never know what to expect in these fucking videos, you know?
Come on, man. What's up? What'd I do?
Wasting time.
All right, so let me just give you the gist. So I would do a little bit of research. Okay, I'd do a little bit of research, and I'm going to say now, guys, don't.
He's impatient with Google. He could just pull out his phone. He had no problem doing that at the beginning.
Copy what I'm saying here. All right, don't copy what I'm saying. I'm giving you an example. Just like I don't know a Gina, and I don't know what I would do. Right.
So then why are you teaching this? Because this is all made up bullshit.
Regardless, but so I'm gonna say 10 nasty ingredients in your fridge. So do the research. Don't take what I'm saying because I'm making this stuff up, man. I'm making this up. By the way, this is a Google Jamboard. And so when I bought it, it was like $7,000. I think they're like $6,000 now.
What the fuck? He is all over the fucking place.
They do carry an annual fee, which is kind of annoying. But they are pretty cool. But you can probably get ones for cheaper. So Again, do not use my numbers because I don't have time to research it. But if I were you, I would research it. Okay. So, hey guys, I hope, again, I'm at the end.
All of this is hypothetical. He's pulled all of this again, fucking right out of his ass. He's pulled it all out of his ass. And it would work. If I were you, I would do this and it would work. How would I know? Because I just know.
The video, I'm, you know, all right. You got me? All right. So, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that was helpful on
This is what I'm trying to say through all this clusterfuck. People who have this Christianity, whatever it is, that's getting sucked in with whatever sect, or I don't know what the fuck it's called. You do not deserve to be taken advantage of. You do not deserve to be exploited. You do not deserve to be manipulated by this man. You didn't know. And feeling the shame and embarrassment of waking up about this, it's really bad. It's bad enough being in fucking multi-level marketing and having this go on, and now having your faith fucked with. You've got support outside of this. So please know that you're not alone. Holy shit.
Avoiding foods that could possibly make you sick. And by the way, I've done my research, and there are 10 very nasty ingredients that are in most people's fridge. And actually, just last year, there were 11,713 kids that died from listeria. And there are 4 things in this list of 10 that are probably in your fridge right now. Did you know that 85% of the food poison problems in the United States came from leafy green vegetables?
He's teaching you exactly what he does to confuse people because it fucks with their heads. All of this he's done before. He's taught this before.
And so I want to share with you the 10 nasty ingredients, how to detect.
Everything he is doing is meant to increase his influence in his fucking bank account, like all cult leaders. He was already, RankMakers is a fucking cult. It's not more of a cult because it's religious. I have been a part of a fucking commercial cult. We have all been a part of a commercial cult. Because it's religious, it doesn't make it, oh, now it's a cult. No. It's like my friends that have been fucking psychologically abused by this fucking guy. It wasn't now, oh, now that it's religious, now the abuse, no, it's not abusey, culty and cultish. It's not abuse-ish. It's fucking abuse.
Protect them, how to eliminate them so that your family and kids are absolutely safe. You can't afford not to get this. How'd I do? Again,
great, but it's all made up. And it's all fear-based, and you made up all those statistics right out of off the top of your head. And you just showed us how good you are at making shit up and lying and being extremely convincing doing it. I wonder what this guy is capable of. Having a religious base. Using fear all day long. Using numbers.
Yeah, I don't know this topic. But I would do a little bit of.
Jesus Christ. I didn't know this was going to be this. I mean, I'm just looking back at this now, like with the knowledge that I have now. And I've only been speaking out just over a year. And I'm just looking back. This is 2019 training. And here we are, 2023. Holy shit. This has to be done. And I think it really does need to be done. You need to have people that were in this to start. You need to have people fucking inside talking about this shit, you know, that we're on the inside. You also need to have people outside of this. You need to have as many voices as possible speaking about this. And it doesn't matter how many followers you have. Your voice is so important. Comments are content.
Research. Now I want to point something out. I used an embedded command, and I'll point these out. If they slip out, I just can't help it. But if they slip out, I'll teach you. Okay. So this is where Hollywood gets it wrong. You know, it may sound weird, right? But this is where Hollywood gets it wrong. Hollywood will say things like, this is the one movie you don't want to miss. And the word that gets picked up by your subconscious is miss, okay? I said, this list of ingredients is something you can't afford not to get, okay? So I'm telling them the subconscious picks up a get. This is a list of ingredients you can't afford not to get. If you can.
This is dark shit. We're wading into dark waters now.
Care about your family, if you care about your kids being safe and secure and healthy, this is a list of ingredients you can't afford not to get.
The people this man has manipulated and continues to manipulate and exploit. The people that have left, thank goodness, congratulations on getting out. And the people in the future that are going to start to wake up and get out. He has taught people how to do this, to manipulate. He has taught people at the top of their pyramids to treat their people like this. They can look really nice. They can feel good. You can get benefit. And they can do really deep shit. Fucked up shit. They fuck with your heads. And then you start questioning yourself. You think there must be something wrong with you. This is the fucking dark side. It's the fucking multi-level marketing coaching industry. The whole thing is fucked up. The multi-level marketing industry does this too, but this is RankMakers. This is Ray. He's going to be preaching a sermon at your church. You sure about that? How many people need to come forward to point out abusive behavior before you maybe take a second look? You think this is safe? Fear? Always fear, all day long. This guy hasn't fucking changed. This is a pattern of behavior that's gone on for years, and it's continuing to go on. He's done it. He's done it with me. He's done it with others.
Who's not going to get that? Who's not? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm teaching you to be a marketing badass. That's what I'm teaching you. This is not what, this isn't taught by network marketing companies, uplines, or anything like that. They don't know this stuff. They don't know, this stuff. They just don't, right? No fault of theirs. But how do you get more people reaching out to you? How did I have 3,000 people reaching out to me without an ad every month? This kind of stuff. I made it irresistible. They couldn't resist it. Okay. And so let's do another one.
People are more easily manipulated than we think. We are all susceptible to undue influence. It doesn't take much. It might not be a multi-level marketing company. It could be your fucking religion. It could get in through this fucking guy.
And we'll do this last one. And I hope you're getting, I know that you market candles or leggings or, jewelry. I know that you market other things than what we're talking about, but I want you to get the idea, get the concept of what to watch out for when working with a doctor, what to watch out for when listing your house for sale, right? Get it, right? You got to have more ammunition than just 3 more tips, right?
Spiritual warfare, being attacked by demons. The devil wants you broke. Fear, fear, fear all day long.
You got to have more ammunition. Okay, so let's do this one. And so, this one is probably really simple.
Faith in your religion doesn't equate faith in Ray Higdon.
Actually, because I don't have to do any weird research or come up with industry stats or anything like that. I could just ask my team. You could just ask the people in your organization, hey, who's gotten benefit from, you could say the products. You could say the products because guess what could be in your secrets? Use your products, right? Now, I will warn you, most people won't read this. You'll pitch them so good on the call to action. They'll reach out to you. You can
just one live video. He couldn't even take the time to do the research for one hypothetical one. And you're supposed to do this with what time that you have. Is your time valuable and important? His is. Yours isn't. You can sit there and watch him diddle around on the whiteboard, fuck around on his phone, not give you any real examples because he can't, because this shit doesn't work. And you're supposed to message all these people in your company to do all this research to come up with something for one fucking video that nobody's going to watch anyway. A waste of time.
Have a conversation. You may sign them up. You may not. They probably won't read the tip.
I wasted my time.
Just so you know, they most don't, right? But that's not the point. You're not addicted to them consuming the information. You're addicted to them reaching out, right? Them, you know, and addicted, wrong word, but you want and desire them to reach out. If they consume the information, great. If they don't, whatever, right? You can't force them to do that. But you do want to get them as persuasively as possible to reach out to you. And so if I'm going to do 16 age-defying secrets, so here's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my team and I'm going to say, hey, I want stories. I want stories. Who has gotten positive feedback from people outside of yourself, right? Who has gotten positive feedback from other people since you started using our product? Okay. Keep in mind, one of your secrets is to use your product. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Now, I wouldn't say that. So here's what I wouldn't do. Hey there, I hope you got value from this video. Feel free to like and share.
This just took such a fucking dark turn because I'm just like thinking of this whole religious thing going on now, you know? It takes dark turns anyway, but I'm like, shit. You can see how confusing things get for us. And I just think of how he does this with Proverbs and biblical passages. This will make sense. It won't make sense, but people will make it make sense. Just like we did in RankMakers and these 14-day challenges. He's doing the exact same thing. Taking hypothetical circumstances and examples, random biblical passages that he's freely interpreting. And he's even tying it in directly to RankMakers trainings.
And by the way, if you want 16 age-defying secrets, feel free to reach out to me and I'm going to tell you which products to use. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to, I want this to be positioned as information because it is information. So here's what
Jacob Tutu again, just always with a repetition twice. Holy shit.
I would do. Hey guys, I hope you got value from this video. And by the way, if you want, I have, oh man, you guys are going to love this. I have put together 16 age-defying secrets. And let me tell you a little bit about these age-defying secrets. And so my friend Tina implemented 2 of these secrets, went to her 20-year high school reunion, and she had 5 different people ask what she was doing.
So people make shit up because they can't fucking come up with this stuff. So people do lie. So not only do you have to come up with this compelling title, but now you have to have this call to action. And then you have to pitch the call to action. You get lost in the amount of work that you need to do. And this is just for one stinking video. All this. Wow, it seems like so much. It seems like it would be, it should take so much time to learn how to do this. I wonder if there's maybe another course that you could get to learn more about.
She had 5 different people say, oh my God, you look beautiful. You look just like you did in high school. What are you doing? My friend Tabitha started using the secret number 4 and secret number 9 in these 16 secrets. She just started implementing 2 herself. Number 4, number 9, whatever I said, right? Number 4 and number 9. And after 1 week of doing step 4 and secret number 4 and secret number 9, she went home And her husband, for the first time ever, ran his fingers through her hair and told her, whatever she's doing, keep it up.
That was for the first time ever. Like he ran. Can you fucking, that is just so fucking weird. If come home and he ran his, for the first time ever, he runs his fingers through your hair. It's like, keep doing what you're doing. It's like, you're going to get stabbed in the night. He's turned into some fucking, like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck was that? Right? That's not creepy at all.
Now, she hadn't heard that in years. I'm telling you.
It was the first time ever in the hypothetical situation here.
You right now, if you want to look better, if
God, he made all this shit up. All of this is a lie. Everything, all these examples made up. None of it ever happened. But this is supposed to be what you're supposed to do. Just be elastic. He can't give you an actual example because they don't exist. You have to fucking make them up.
Younger, if you want to look absolutely amazing and get and become the adoration of your street, your community, your friends, and have all of your friends saying, what the hell are you doing?
Wow, people are really going to believe that. That's believable. That's authentic.
Grab our 16 age-defying secrets for absolutely free. All you got to do, message me. I'm more than happy to send them to you.
And then make sure you do that for the next 3.5 years straight. Or if you're a lunatic like me, do it for 9 years, because that's what you do. You got to do this every day to get results. How easy is that? That takes like no time at all. But you have to keep prospecting people. I generated 3,000 leads just without even ads. Just from like, did you? I don't believe it.
How'd I do? This isn't hard, but you gotta stop going just through the motions. I got 6.
It's not hard if you're just making shit up and you're lying, which is what you did. And I think it is hard. That was quite impressive. Not very many people can do it. Not very many people can lie that convincingly.
Age-defying secrets, they're like good and stuff, right? Stop going through the motions. And by the way, you do not have, I saw one of you do this. You do not have to introduce the CTA delay into your pitch. One of you said, I think one of you, maybe two, one of you said, I'll send you these tips when I'm in front of my computer. You don't have to tell them that.
Maybe because everybody's minds are so fucking rattled, they don't know which way is up. That makes sense. It's like mock them. The 2 people that actually dared to fucking comment in the 14-day challenge group. I remember in one of these 14-day challenge groups, it was like before it started, I listed like 10 tips for people to like help them get over their nerves. You know, I really believed that this was really great training. And it was like, you're going to like feel really nervous, but keep, you know, just, it's okay. We all feel that way. Like I get really sweaty too. I've done so many of these and I still do it. It's going to be all right. Like it was like, I thought like this is about helping people. This was never about helping people. There are so many people that they really believe that they're a part of something that can be life-changing. They might even believe it's changed their lives. There are so many people that have this fucking blind spot about multi-level marketing that are caught up in this and caught up in RankMakers. God, this is so bad. Looking back, I knew when I woke up it was bad, but like now looking back, oh, I bet it's going to get worse as the years go by too. As I look back, I'll be like, holy fuck, what was I part of?
You tell them that in the conversation. You don't have to tell them in the pitch. See, anything that's not needed for the pitch shouldn't be in there. It's not needed. Hey, when I get in front of my computer, they don't care about that. They want their tips now. Now. Have them reach out now. I want them to reach out now, not wait. Not say, well, I guess.
Not wait. I want them to reach out now. Now. Not wait. I don't want them to wait. You want to, don't delay the pitch. Don't delay the pitch. I need to say everything twice. I need to say everything twice. I need to say everything. Open loop. It was an open loop. This is where I learned it, and it was an open loop.
I guess I'll just message him later when he's in front of his computer. No. I want them like, ooh, right? Now, if you do what my girl Marlo did yesterday, that won her $100. She got $100 yesterday for doing this. But what if you really took this thing?
I wonder if she actually got paid. That's what I want to know.
To the next damn level.
I hope you got out. I hope you're doing okay.
Oh shit! What if you took this to the next level and you said all the things I said for these 3 different things, and then you added on a drawing? Are you kidding me? Will any human watch your video and not reach out?
How many fucking times are you supposed to do this? This is one video. How realistic is this? You're going to do this. You're going to do all this fucking work, and you're going to have a drawing, and you're going to have 2 people respond. That's what's going to happen. And then what? Your big fucking training.
See, that's the deal. I want every human on your lives reaching out to you, and you at least strive for that. You'll never achieve it. But I want that striving. Right now, you're just going through the motions. Okay. And so what if you said all the things that I said for these 3 different things, and then you said, and oh, by the way, I'm so excited about getting you guys these tips and secrets and videos. I'm so excited about it that here's what I'm going to do. Those of you who send me a message in the next 3 hours, you're going to be entered into a drawing to win some really cool stuff. I'm actually going to send you.
So what, they've got to sit there now for 3 hours. This is amazing when you can just work this business in the pockets of your day. If you can't, like, this is what Ray would teach. If you can't work your business part-time, you can't work this business full-time. Fucking around doing all this research that he couldn't be bothered to do. He just made all this shit up because he's an excellent con man, excellent grifter. And now you're going to also do a drawing for some products that you've purchased to do a giveaway. And now in the next 3 hours, this doesn't count that you've already watched the RankMakers first video. This isn't even your multi-level marketing company. Maybe you have to attend a Zoom call there. What about the people that you're supposed to be prospecting and following up with? Going into the groups, different Facebook groups, adding value in each of them. Hopefully somebody will comment on it. Maybe you'll respond to, you have a drip list now, people that you've been like eyeballing, got these targets on them. You're going to comment. Maybe you go onto Instagram and you're doing the 333. Comment on 3 of their posts, like 3 of their posts, do thoughtful ones, and then send them a message. Comment on 3 of their stories. This is a lot of time. It's almost like you're so busy you don't have time to think.
This age-defying serum. I'm actually going to send you a full-blown social media posting calendar, right? I'm going to send you an entire list of the healthiest things.
And then you got to repeat this tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. Like, is that realistic? The fuck does this look like on a monthly basis, Ray? Holy shit.
Things to keep in your
how the fuck did I do this? I just
fridge. There's 32 of them. I'm going to send, or yeah, actually I would have it as a physical product because that really gets people moving. So I would say, I'm going to send you a list of this fruit spray that absolutely guarantees to kill all the bacteria on your fruit, which is causing a lot of problems in your stomach and the stomach of your children. And so I'm going to enter you guys into a drawing. One of you is going to walk away with this really nice fruit spray or whatever, fruit basket, whatever. Right? Enter into a physical.
He's never done any of this.
Physical drawing. Now you're next level. Now, will some people reach out that aren't that interested? I want you to think about this. Yes, but they had to have watched the whole video to do it. Now, don't you dare cheapen your video by posting on your timeline, hey, if you reach out to me for the tips, you get entered into the drawing. Don't cheapen it. Think about it. Anyone
that's the only way you're cheapening your video.
That reaches out to you, watch your entire video. I want them to reach out to me, even if it's just for the drawing. I want to have a conversation. I want to know people that watch my entire video. And so there you go. Your action step, as it always is, I probably should have said this earlier, sorry, but I've said this in past videos. Your action step, I want to see a new CTA. I want to see a killer CTA. And it's good for you. Congratulations that the contest link is out and we don't have our shit together. Congratulations to you that the contest link isn't working, because who would like to redo their call to action? Only all of you. And so now I want to see some call to actions, man. I want to get persuaded. I want to watch your video and me reach out to you and say, dude, hey man, I hope you don't mind.
He can never admit to any fucking thing. I've never heard him apologize to anyone or admit to any wrongdoing on videos ever. I don't remember one fucking training ever. Like, even this is so weird. It's like, congratulations to you that we don't have our shit together. That's the closest I've ever heard. But it's like, it's actually to your benefit. I want to see some killer CTAs now. Holy fuck.
But can you send me those tips, man? Hit me, sell me, get me excited, man. And so do a little bit of work.
It's just a little bit of work.
A little bit of research maybe, and
do a little bit of research and a little bit of work.
These things,
it's so easy.
Positioned as amazing, and your business is going to change. It will change.
It doesn't change.
And so do a Facebook Live, use the hashtag 14-day challenge, fill out that tracker from yesterday, and use all these ideas in that new call to action. All right. So there you go, my friends. Best of luck and rock on. Bye.
Holy shit. We got through another one. Thank you so much for watching. This is, if you, okay, I feel called. I have this on my heart. Fuck. If you're somebody that is, whose faith has been, I don't know when you're watching this video. If you're somebody who's been victimized by Ray, been manipulated by him, have had your faith fucked around with, this is fucking rough. He's done it before. He's done it with us in RankMakers, and he did it before I even fucking knew this guy. He was at it. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he has for some time. He's very strategic, and he's very good at what he does. Please be gentle with yourself as you start healing, and if you can, seek out professional help. Thank you for watching. Day 7. Next will be day 8. What will be in store for us? I'll see you in the next video.